Hi class, my name is Megan Anderson and today I'm presenting on the main question, upon what foundations are U.S. schools built? I thought this was an interesting question, especially since a lot of us are going into the public education system. It's important for us to know what we're going into. So the first question I had was, how can we better our schools to inspire and awaken students' minds? As you can tell, my initial reading was green, talking about awakening minds. I thought this was a really interesting idea, living, with your mind asleep or your mind awake. I've read lots of, books and things that talk about this concept of the sleeping mind. And it is very easy to go through life with a very sleep mind, just going through the motions, not thinking a lot. So one of the things that we really should do is encourage critical thinking in our students and teach them critical thinking skills through methods like the Socratic seminars, or I had a teacher who would do 2-cent discussions. You would get 2 pennies and you could put 1 in when you're going to say a thought. That way you were limited to 2 thoughts, so they had to be really good. I have a quote from a study that Johns Hopkins University did. They said, "Curiosity by itself is not sufficient for growth, but a sense of commitment to help students grow and develop fuels the motivation to learn and teach in such a way." It's really important that we inspire curiosity in our students, but it's also important that we have that dedication and that commitment to follow through. The second question I had was, how can educators and administrators keep a wide perspective? Sometimes as a teacher or an administrator, it's very easy to just focus on your own little corner of the world. Oh, I'm in my English classroom and I'm teaching my English, and what's happening in the math hall doesn't concern me because I'm in my English room. And I always remember as a student, it would always frustrate me when all of the teachers seemed to have all of their projects at the very exact same time when they were due. And so I think that as a teacher, if you keep a wider perspective on the lives of your students, that can really help. I found a really great resource. It's on teaching.about.com. There's an article about questions educators should ask to ensure that they see the big picture. 3 of them, there were 10, but 3 of them are, how will this decision or situation impact others? Is this what is best for all my students? And how will the choices I am making be perceived by the stakeholders involved with my school? It's always important to ask yourself these questions and, be thinking yourself about how what you will do, how that will affect other people. The final question is, what prevents schools and teachers from helping students live up to their potential? There are a lot of different things, sometimes we just want to see kids get that A, sometimes we just want to move them through the system, but the things that can stop it, and those are the things that can stop from achieving potential. William Faulkner said, "Always dream and shoot higher than you know you can do. Do not bother just to be better than your contemporaries or predecessors. Try to be better than yourself." As we encourage students to push themselves and challenge them and inspire them to find curiosity and interest in the things they're learning, that's what will help students live up to their potential. All right, I hope you learned something today. Thank you very much and have a great week.